Hi gang, this is Dr. Ron Capps, the Niche Prof. I wanted to share with you today a way that on Empire Avenue you can set up missions and share with you the way I go about using missions. I held off on using missions until my first anniversary, and then I began to use them as a way of celebrating that time and have begun to experiment with the use of missions since that time. And on Empire Avenue, if you go into the main page or your profile, you'll find a tab that says Missions. And if you click on the tab that says Missions, you'll be able to go in and you can see whatever current missions are up, the history of any missions that maybe have been done and that have been completed. You can go in and take a look at any missions that you currently have running. As you can see right now, I have 4 that are up and running. One just started today. I've been doing basically 1 a day. And you can go in and you can create missions. And you go in and you create a mission right there. Now, when you create a mission, you're going to be given an opportunity to give it a title, describe the type of mission, put in a description, and do some other things such as how many Eves do you want to use to pay out, how many per reward from 500 on up, what are the requirements, can anyone do it, minimum price they must have to do it, how many shares must they own to do it. And please realize the more requirements you put on it, the higher the cost will be to send out the mission. So in my case, I normally will put no requirements on it. Normally I will do 1,000, 2,000 Eves, and I will normally set up for 200 people. One of them I did set up for 500, and that is still being worked on. And then you go down and you can send a shareholder mail. This will be based upon the activity level you've had with your missions and the number of shareholders you have and your current share price. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and set up this particular mission at this moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create this video and I'm going to upload it to YouTube. And I'm going to then, at that point in time, have a mission driving people over to view the video so you can learn about missions and see the way I go about using missions and perhaps share it with other people. And I'll be adding that to my Empire Avenue channel there. Now, what I would like to do, though, before I wrap up this video, is show you what happens when I do come in and do have someone with a completing a mission. I go in and I take a look at my notifications, and when I see a notification, for example, right now we have a couple of notifications from 11 minutes ago. Let me click on the one here from Kratom, and I'm going to open it up in a new tab. And what that will do is it will take me to Kratom's profile page, and I can see already that I maxed out in shares in the person. And then I go on down and I take a look and I can see here where he has made his various posts. And we're going on in and I'm taking a look here to see if I see where he posted okay. He's completed a new Facebook mission for me. I complete a Facebook mission sent by the Niche Prof. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to a series of responses that I have, and I'm going to copy that particular one. And I'm going to come back over, and on the one where he says I completed a mission, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. And I'm also going to go in and I'm going to post that, and I will be adding the name of the individual there, thanking them for completing the mission. Now in this case, he also or she also liked the mission. I'm going to give that a thumbs up, and I'm going to type in a different phrase here. I'm going to say thank you, Kratom. Now, if I were not already maxed up in shares for Kratom, what I would next do is I would go up and I would purchase shares that would take me up to the maximum level. As you can see, though, I'm already there. So what I want to do is I want to see, is Kratom a member of my community? I go on over and I take a look and I see, shame, oh shame, Kratom is not yet a member of the community. And I want Kratom to join the community because I believe it would be definitely beneficial to them and helpful to the other community members. So I'm going to close this out. I'm going to go back over to my sheet. I'm going to click on Empire Avenue responses. I have a particular response there I want to choose. I'm going to paste it in here, thanking him. In this case, he didn't make an investment, although he has before. So I'm going to say thank you for completing the mission. And I wish you a healthy and prosperous 2012, Kratom. Now, this is the end of January. When February rolls around, I will drop the reference to 2012 because we're well into the year, basically a 12th of the way. But for right now, that would be my response. And so you can see that by me creating a mission and by Kratom going in and giving me a comment or a like or something on my Facebook page and then telling me that he did that or she did that, I can come back over and I can interact with them 3 times here. Once for the mission, once thanking them for completing the mission, and then once again making sure they know that they are invited to the community. What I would also do is I would go up, I would highlight that, I would go to my community link. As you can see, we have 2,030 members in the community right now. It is the most influential personal community on Empire Avenue and the second largest community. I click invite and we see there's already an invitation out there, so I don't have to submit a new invitation. I'm at this point done with that one, and I would then go on to the next one on the list. Now, I want you to notice that what I could have done over here was I could have clicked on mentioned. And if I clicked on mentioned and went into it that way, that will give me a different viewpoint. And what that will do is it will take me in and it will show me a listing of people, just like you would see on your profile page under mentions. And as you go through here, you'll notice that the one time that I thank Kratom for completing the mission is showing here. Thanks for completing the mission. But you notice the other things aren't showing here. The other thing I've noticed is if I post through this first, instead of going directly to the profile, it doesn't always record them for actions on Empire Avenue. So I prefer to go into their main profile if it's something fairly recent and I can find quickly, and do my commenting and sharing there. If I had not done that, if I just come in here, for example, let's go here to Costa Montoya. Okay, I will click on a thumbs up. I will leave Costa a response. We'll go back over and we will get the response for completing the mission. And we will tag it with Costa. And next I will click up here. That will open this profile in a new window. And I can see that Costa and I are currently mutually maxed out in one another. And we have picked up, in this case, the tag both places, including what I just put. So I go in and I check quickly. Costa is a member of the community. So then I go back over here. And to let Costa know that I appreciate them and their participation, I'll go in and I'll take this comment right here, back over. I will post it in here. Thank you for completing the mission. Costa, and your investments and my shares is appreciated. And I wish you a great week. Delighted to have you as a member of the Empire Avenue Tips, Touts, and Tutorials community. I post the shout out, and now we have double interaction here. So, be on the lookout for a new mission. To view this video and to share it with others, it will be posted within the next 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, gang, have a great day on and off the avenue. This is Dr. Ron Capps, the Niche Prof. You can find me as Niche Prof, Nicheprof, anywhere online. Thank you muchly.